his head. So, like, what do you expect?
This guy's nuts. Do you know EG is only 1 game away from going to a major?
I do know. I was here.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Hello.
guys know that we are in the midst of this incredibly hype matchup series? Now, like you just said, the boys in blue were able to secure the Game 1 victory. Quincy crew, they got to battle it back if they want to even things up in this best of 3.
Yeah, it was a really nice game from Arteezy. They created the space for him, and as you mentioned, he died twice. He could have ended this game with 0 deaths. Easily, yes.
Yeah, I agree, and I think Quincy crew, you definitely work on your draft. Get your cores something that can do a little bit more. And it's weird because usually a Storm, hey, I can go and make stuff happen, but he never really had a lane to go to. I really do feel this was.
I thought you were gonna say I could play a better Storm.
No, God, no. My Storm is trash. Man. But no, Fly, shout out to him on the drafting. Dude, Fly, honestly, is one of the nicest guys. When he first joined EG, I actually had to go down to the team house to make content. And one of the mornings, I was going to go out for a walk. He's like, hey, can I go with you? We just, walked together peaceful. And then the next day I had to leave before they woke up. And he messaged me personally. And he was like, hey, sorry I didn't get to say goodbye. It was really nice to meet. I was like, damn. That was really nice of him.
You know what? The thing is like that little message, it takes nothing.
Yeah.
It takes
and
nothing
it means
to
so
do.
much.
And
it really did. It meant
more
so
people
much.
need to do that. That little hey, by the way, it was a pleasure to work with you. Hope we get to do it again.
Dude, it just felt good to me. I was like, that's nice.
You just did what everyone else is doing, Grant.
Yeah, what?
You're not praising Bulba. Oh, Fly is doing a good job with the
well,
draft.
That's
but if they lost, Bulba needs to fix his draft.
No. I was looking. Didn't you see the Russian drama that Bulba retweeted?
No.
It was, I believe, Light of Heaven flamed the coach of VP after they lost games, and apparently the coach wasn't even with the team. So it was actually not him, and then Bulba retweeted it, because, being a coach, you got to back him up. So, I'm not touching coaches anymore. Screw that.
Well, Indigo Kid can see more.
Yeah.
He can see he
the
had
future.
influence somehow.
Have you ever talked to Bulba about, like, does he ever miss playing, or is he just content with
He definitely misses playing, but it's kind of like, I think he saw, there's no flame, I love Jimmy, but like when he saw Demon go to coaching and then try to go back to playing, it just didn't work. I think Bulba saw that and he's like, well, I want to play, but if you think, like, look at these 10 players, would you put Bulba above any of them? And that's the thing, right? It's like, I'm sure he wants to, and it hurts that he can't, but I think he's cool with where he's at now.
When did Bulba stop playing? After that Magnus performance?
Or so. It was after the DC team,
like
I believe.
The DC, early DC.
Give it a peek. Yeah.
Early DC. Like that first iteration.
Yep. The last time he played as a player, let me give it a results in tournament. He stood in last year for one, but his last official one was
5 seconds.
the hell? 2017 November. China Top. Don't think they ever paid out. By the way, maybe that's why he never came back. No, I'm good. I don't feel like I want to do that anymore.
Well, he's got a good spot now, at least.
He does.
And this team likes his work. He likes working there, and let's see what he could do against some former comrades, good friends, rivals, whatever you want to call them.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fiji just bans out Naga Siren here.
10 seconds remaining.
Void is still in the pool, so do you think they would ban it and then pick something like that for themselves?
That's a good question. I actually need. What is EG gonna ban? They might ban Leshrac.
Keeper. Not a ban, but
how happy are you right now, Dakota? The Keeper is back and the first pick material.
It's okay, but I'm not looking at these games like, oh, that game was the Keeper. It was all him. It's still cool that Keeper is now a hero, that he has like an ult play. Before it's not like he had any big spells to cause any big play whatsoever. But it's all right. And there's the Void ban, yeah. Okay. So what's the first?
We saw some big plays yesterday.
Yeah.
Who was it with Keeper of the Light just breaking some ankles?
Oh. I don't know.
Grant?
I'm trying to think. Ron Howard? I don't know.
The blinding lights were insane. I'm trying to remember.
Dude, I actually just completely blew my mind. Wait, I'll figure it out.
Was it
some dude that played with the Chinese?
Oh, it was on the Demon Slayer team, I think. Give me a sec.
First pick, Chen. That was banned in the first phase previously by Quincy crew. Obviously, we'd seen.
You
Fly
said that
play
he
a couple
coached
times,
some players.
Juan. Then it was Juan, yeah. And that he is on Demon Slayer, so that makes sense. Yeah, he's fun to watch, and you'll be seeing him in the minor qualifier. He's done for now. They didn't make it, but he did make it to that minor qualifier play-up rate, which starts tomorrow, or is it
No,
the next day?
Next day. There's 2 days of this playoff and then 2 days of the minor playoff, and then we're done.
Okay.
So right now it's all about MDL, who can make the fast trip to China to play at the major, and then after that, they're going to be battling out for who at least can make it to the minor, which again is the Dota Summit, and then the winner of that will be able to also.
But NA ends today for sure on the major. So are we just off tomorrow though?
I don't know.
That's a good
I know
question.
the schedule definitely says 2 days.
So it might
2
be
days major playoffs.
We'll probably do SA
2 day
then,
minor playoffs.
I assume, because NA is completely done for
that
the major
might be
after
it.
today.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be it.
And there's the Invoker again. EG, they love this Abed Invoker and the Fly Crystal Maiden.
And I imagine Invoker players, you know, if they like playing Invoker, they're getting the opportunity. It seems working. It seems in meta.
Give it to me, yeah.
Keep giving it to me, baby. Keep giving it to me.
Yeah. Also, if they have a really good laner against Invoker, they can always swap into position 4.
Invoker is a character in the FGC. Who do you think it is? Like, what would be the FGC character equivalent of an Invoker, Grant?
Who has a lot of options?
There's definitely
Ryu?
characters that have a lot of options.
I'd say Ryu in Smash
No,
Ultimate.
Ryu would
but that's
be like,
not, well, Ryu in
Ryu would be like
Smash
Jug.
Ultimate because, you know, they don't really know how to do different inputs in that game, but he actually does. I don't know. Who switches stances? It'd be Uncle Sensei from Dive Kick.
Okay, yeah.
I love Dive Kick. Man, you got to get it. I want to play
Dive
you in
Kick.
Dive Kick. Simple 2-button game, fighting game. I love it.
Dive kick turn.
What about Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Fighting Game?
Jackie Chan fighting game?
Oh, my God, that game was so bad. I still remember
It's whoever the most OP hero is at the moment. That would be.
Yeah, it would be. And then the Mirana, I've seen Quincy Crew does really like this hero. It's normally when they stack, they're usually missing. Like MSS apparently doesn't really play. Jubei always plays 4 for like this stack in pubs, and he plays Mirana 24/7. So I guess it's a Quincy Crew special.
Yeah, EG could have taken Mirana as well, but they decided to go with the Crystal Maiden, anything that deals well with the Chen creeps. Especially early on, Mirana is so good, just arrowing and insta-killing it.
While she's so good early, would you still consider her like a feast or famine kind of hero? Like, what if she doesn't have that good early game where she's landing arrows and making setups? Is it a struggle at that point?
Yeah. Well, you can always fall back to jungle,
And
get
that's what
some
they did.
arrows.
So I think this is their support duo already. I think Chen Mirana is like almost 100% their support duo. And as a 4, you hate missing arrows, but like you said, you know, just go arrow a centaur in the jungle. All of a sudden, you're level 2 as quick as that. I don't think it's as bad. But if you miss like an arrow on someone who's channeling like an Enigma or something, then yeah, it's pretty game losing.
How do we feel about Mojo Mirana? It's a very anime hero for him.
It feels like it. You can do some leap swag plays, leap in, take bounty rune, leap out kind of stuff.
It looks
I
like
it.
it's their support duo, but they can also have Sumail playing Mirana on the safe lane.
They could.
Ooh.
Do you like carry Mirana? Makes me want to throw up though. Like just
Well, if someone
That
can make
sounds
it work.
like the Mason
That's
Classic,
Sumail.
though, you know?
Oh yeah, where's he at? I'm sorry, Mason. He's
So
playing World
Warcraft.
of Warcraft. I know where he's at.
He's like probably the best in that game.
Yeah, he is. He's insanely good at it. God, he's insufferable. I'll tell you that much. That's for damn sure.
In the dark,
In a
off
good way,
stream,
yeah.
in the pit of WoW. Outband, thank you very much. I'm
And
happy to see
Arcband,
that
I'm
go.
cool with that one. I'm always cool with
Okay,
Arcbands. That's one of the few heroes I really don't enjoy watching. And I enjoy watching from player perspective at home, but if I'm like just watching a 5v5 game, like this is awful. Like you know what he's gonna do and it's gonna own.
Leaves out the Naga, which we saw in the previous game. I don't know if really Chen or Mirana dissuade that pick in any sort of manner. So it could be something we still see come out. Or, I don't know, Lifestealer for them.
I think. I'm curious. They might take Tiny themselves on EG. They're thinking they're going to ban into... I assume they're going to pick Crit's hero next. I don't think you want Rubik. This game doesn't feel as good. Chen Mirana, I mean, stealing arrows, nice. Kind of tough to do. Not early, though.
I said last time I'd like to see the Ramses Pudge, but against creeps of Chen, against Mirana who's leaping away.
Definitely not this time.
Sucks.
Sorry, Dakota.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Sounds lame.
Were you to say Lacoste?
I was
Don't
about to say
care.
something stupid, so thank you for interrupting me.
No
You're
problem.
welcome. Did I miss when Yawar had the asterisk after his name? Everyone just meaned him, calling him Yawar with a star, and I think he just got mad at that and took it away.
That sounds hype.
Yeah,
though.
Yawar with the star.
The Star Child.
They're really thinking they used a lot of time on that Slark ban. They might use even more reserve time just on the pick right after. Odd.
Really sad that they're you guys can't see it at home, but in the draft their flag banner it's not centered on Quinn's face.
It's just Like snaking, looking
like
up randomly.
Just being happy, which is fine, but we want to see Quinn's face, so don't worry, guys. You can't see.
Man, I still think I like Tiny here.
Yeah.
What other force? He's been playing Grimstroke a little. It's not terrible. Shadow Demon. Okay. Nice setup. Now any other you have to be wary if you're Quincy crew, because now any 2 heroes EG picks last, a setup with Shadow Demon just so easy.
Now I want to see 1 point in Exort.
Yeah.
Just to steal some kills on Disruption.
He should, but doesn't seem like he likes to. Do you think... go on.
I was going to say, is he not like the old classic Sunstrike setup Disruption hero kind of thing?
He is, but like I just don't think Exor Invoker's good. I mean, no one plays it, so I assume it's bad. Like, if no one plays it, you would assume it's bad.
I mean,
but then
I'm not
again,
saying it.
Yeah.
It just seemed like that used to be the thing.
It is good. I think Lacoste is right. We might see 2 points. I think when people do Quaswex, they go 2 in Exort, so the Sunstrike does like 150 or something. It's something weird.
Ember Spirit.
Okay. Ember out. Looks like possibly the Quinn hero, I imagine, for the mid lane.
I like it. Ember is a lot better than Storm against the Invoker, because, right, if you get Cold Snapped earned, you can't zip away because there's a cast time. Ember's ulti has no cast time. As long as he has a Spirit down, he's gone. So I like that pick a lot more.
I would love to see some low cooldown stun, something like a Sand King maybe.
Centaur, yep, low cooldown stun, and a lot of damage.
They need to control the Ember
Demon
Spirit.
Centaur.
They ran this lane a lot when it was S4 and crit. Will be the exact same, I'm sure.
Gross.
Yeah. Disgusting. Absolutely filthy.
Yeah, well, it's also Ember Spirit into Invoker, so he can just dispel his Flame Guard.
Do you even go for it then? Maybe level
just don't
1 of
get
it? Like, safe laners used to go 4-4-0. I know he's middle, but do you actually just not go for it against Invoker almost?
They might swap things around.
Maybe, I mean, it's Sumail on Ember safe lane. Could be. That's the thing with this team, the fact that all 3 of your cores, well, Yawar and Sumail have played pretty much every core role. CCNC hasn't, I guess, but I'm sure he could play safe lane maybe.
Yeah, I'm curious if there's ever going to be a situation where they
I told you, if it's there, they're going to take CK.
I've been hearing you talking about this. Yeah. We got to see the Chaos Knight, I think, only one other time on this stream for us. I want to see it now. So I want to see what upper echelon,
CK
today's
looks like.
Late 2019 CK, what's it all about? What's the hubbub, right?
Once again, though,
CK against the Shadow Demons, Soul Catcher. These illusions are gonna disappear.
Yeah. And I just like CK, but you look at their cores again, right? Centaur Invoker, both good team fighters. Ember and Chaos Knight, single target for the most part. I mean, Ember obviously does AoE damage, but like once again, they're just missing a lot of team fight. Shen Mirana don't provide much team fight either. It's kind of strange to me.
Yeah, I don't know what can supplement all of that here. The Mojo hero, I anticipate, to try to pull it all together.
I think Mojo's Mirana.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think Mojo's Mirana.
Like position for Mirana.
I think it's going to be a Yawar hero last. In the off
you're
lane.
right. For some reason, I just
thought he was no.
Putting Mojo
Dude,
back in the
MSS,
off lane again.
They switched roles quite a bit for a little bit there. You're good. You're good.
Yawar.
With the star.
Yawar with the star.
Does Yawar play Mars?
I've seen him play it maybe once or twice, so I assume he does play it.
I feel like
but
you gotta have a Mars if you're an offlaner, right?
And you have to have the Crimson Spear, yeah, for sure.
You have any extra you're selling? Is that why you said it?
No, I have one. I have one of each of last year's, pretty much. But for the right price, yeah, maybe. Hit me up in the DMs, whatever. They banned Sand King. I like that. That's like a stun. It actually gives them some team fight, and then you have a lot of stun. Get team fighter.
Okay, well, we're back to Enchantress. It's more single target, which is probably the reason why you've grown. Doesn't really add a lot to AoE, but
Jug Sven. I would love to see some Sven. Maybe not the greatest laner against the Enchantress. Jug does way better, especially when paired up with Crystal Maiden.
But in the overall game, Sven's probably better versus CK especially. You destroy those illusions.
Is Lifestealer bad?
No.
Isn't she typically good against Enchantress? You can infest.
I like
stuff,
Lifestealer, and you could jump in
Rage off arrows that are coming.
Honestly, I think it is. It's Jug or Lifestealer here. But man, Quincy crew, they're all in on the laning phase again. That's the problem. Enchantress needs to win her lane. Chaos Knight, once again, needs to win. And it is better this time because there's no Enigma. Enigma just shits on one lane by just denying creeps. This time you don't have that. Well, they could if they're insane and do Arteezy, you know, carrying, you know.
I love to see Ember Spirit when he's paired up with some kind of a tower damage. CK is, but you can't really siege with CK.
Yeah.
Especially the tier 2s, tier 3s. It's really hard. They're taking their time.
Stealer.
Oh, the Spectre.
The Arteezy Spectre.
Interesting.
So once again, you have better team fight on EG and possibly the better late game. I don't really know the CK Spectre. I don't honestly see it that much. I assume Spectre wins most.
Doesn't care. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, depends if CK has 8 items.
Yeah, and then you have 25 illusions. Yeah, you're pretty good. But no, I favor EG's draft a little bit more just because I think team fight and playing fast is really, really good. But I guess you have a Chen Mirana who can roam around and do a lot of shit. So this is a lot more even of a draft for sure. I'd say 55-45 EG for me.
EG again has ways to control the team fight. With the Invoker, Tornado, EMP, and the Centaur ulti. They will choose when they want to fight.
And just having that Spectre is really nice. I guess you have a Chen on one side, so Spectre doesn't care. Hey, I'm not at the fight. I click ulti, I'm at the fight. Chaos Knight kind of needs to be there at the start. So even though Chen can summon him, it's still always going to favor Arteezy. Like, just being able to farm and not go to team fights.
All right. This is going to be a hype one. Lots of people watching at home, I imagine. Who do you got? Is it going to be the Quincy crew, or is it going to be the Evil Geniuses? It's
They're
a best
evil.
of 3.
Yep.
Remember, with EG getting the Game 1 advantage, we're getting into it now. Ramsey sporting the Crimson Centaur one, the one I just sold.
Beautiful.
It's a bit of money, but I don't play a lot of Centaurs. Very nice. Okay. Woo, I'm eager and ready for this one.
Let's go,
What's at stake?
Evil Geniuses versus Quincy.
Round 2.
Fight!
Thanks, Lil John.
And then Abed just laughs at us the whole time. God, you're right. That really is annoying. It's just like getting on me because we've seen it 3 games in a row now.
Yeah. It's like I hate it because I like Invoker.
What if we mute him?
Watching him, but
Absolutely not. I would never. He's already muted. I'm just kidding. Oh, and yep, I love it. They protect the Centaur, who's getting some retaliate charges. We'll just get 5 and see you later. Oh, and look
All right,
at
if his
well, get ready.
region
They're
is
going to run
too-
into people. Sorry.
All right,
Top lane.
never mind.
Something's going to happen here. Yeah.
Smailed around the corner where Ramses just was. Crosses past for crit.
Uh-oh.
And
Arrow
we're going to
hit.
have
Arrow.
a good old throwdown, folks. Let's go.
Who's going to get for? Oh, they get
they
it.
got the takedown. It's going to be Sumail for Ramses.
And they can't chase it. He's going to be able to nuke. This might be a kill. 2 more poisons. This will be enough. Dodge it. No, he's dead. Oh! He has
the
1 more he has to
sidestep.
hit. He dodged it! He's still dead, though. Okay.
And double kill for Abed.
Oh, God. Dude, CCNC's like, what the hell? You guys just fed them. Oh, no. Why'd you feed the mid lane or all that?
Well, now you have an excuse why you
Yeah.
lost the mid lane.
CCNC, what the hell? It was on you guys, not me. Sorry.
I mean, what'd you expect?
Yeah. They do get the first blood, though, which is nice. Who got that? It was MSS killed Ramses. Okay.
Oh, yo, look at this set. I like this Chen set. I've never seen this mount.
Oh, that one, the
Harambe
Harambe
Rider.
set? Yeah.
That is awesome.
That's one of my favorites, for sure.
That's probably my favorite. I'm not a big fan of like the rat and the basic cat and stuff like that.
Yeah. I like the rat for like the first week. Then I'm like, this is ugly. This is straight up ugly. SVG, he's looking to see if they warded his thing. They didn't. Pardon me, I got the hiccups here.
So that's all good. We'll just wait for you to stop hiccuping. And then you can just keep casting. As we see, Ramsey's kind of holding his own. Nearby, Crit will now move over and plant that ward. Didn't plant it initially, but now they'll assist in blocking out that side camp a bit.
Yeah. And Fly went back to base, region the mana, and also brought the Quelling Blade to Spectre.
That was nice.
Spectre only 1 CS. It was hard. CSing under the tower alone, getting harassed a lot. They also use the arrow to secure the range creep.
Oh, and a Fly, he's going to take a lot of... Fly might just be dead to right clicks.
The chase is on.
I
Oh,
like
lots
their
of
hiding.
salve time. He's using...
Oh, he got
He's
played.
using the tree to do around, and he'll get the extra bit of regen.
That was a nice
Who's
bait.
dead now?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
a real nice bait.
No one. That's the correct answer.
Good job, Lacoste.
Oh, and he got the last hit, MSS. Arteezy messed up.
Sumail with 4 charges, almost 5 right there.
He doesn't care. He's like, whatever, just hit me. Because he has the Chen on his team with Divine Favor, even when he's eating a Tango, he gets more healing. So he doesn't really care that much about this harass.
Yeah, Headdress also nearby with the extra regen. Just
7 per second.
Very good.
He did go for, by the way, middle Flame Guard, so he's not going that 4-4. He did at least put 1 point, but now he puts a second point into Slight. I'm curious if he keeps upgrading the Flame Guard. Guess we'll find out in like a minute.
That was not yours.
What's your favorite matchup to play, Lacotte? Do you play middle at all anymore?
No, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
These are my roles. Sometimes carry, but middle I stopped playing long time ago.
It's a young man's role.
Nah, I didn't like the the uphill misses, and it felt like I'm always getting ruined on the different side.
Yeah.
Yeah, them kids can have the mid
I mean,
lane.
that's an excuse,
It does feel like the young man's role.
but it is what you said.
It's tough. I mean, yeah. But was an arrow missed by MSS. Possibly could have got a kill on Fly, but couldn't have. And now, where's watching SVG and Crit? They're being annoying. And I love it. Crit goes in. He's going to block the camp by himself manually after another Sentry Ward went down.
Tips exchanged here between Sumail and Ramses.
Dude, they're both just free farming top. They're both the highest CS right now.
Two titans of the game, of the industry.
Carry middle offlaners. They've all
And they're
done
both-
it all. Yeah.
Both going against each other in the positions that they are not used to playing from the previous season. So,
Love it.
so wild. What a time to be alive as a Dota fan.
Ember Spirit's having a really rough time on mid right now.
Yeah,
He
Abed.
canceled his flask, burned all his mana.
Oh,
He might
I
actually
love it.
kill him. He's
Yeah,
dead.
he glyphed.
He's
He
dead.
glyphed
Yo! Abed is warmed up and feeling the Invoker.
Yep. And that was honestly, that's just Abed. He glyphed the creeps after the cold snap. Like, he did a lot of hockey. He invoked it for sure. That
And
was
then just hits
well
him with
done.
the, did I hear a squeak?
Yep.
As the kid? Oh, I'm triggered.
Yep. Oh, there's going to be a put under here. Ramses will get stunned, so he won't get the stun up on SVG. Might still be able to run him down. He does.
Oh, big poison hit right there. I couldn't quite see the charges, but obviously more
5
than enough to get the job done. Ramses picks up the last hit, and EG suddenly 4-1 to start this thing out.
They know. They need to help this
Someone.
Ember Spirit
Yeah.
on mid, but Fly knows something is up already. Drew the line on the minimap.
Yeah, MSS is missing. Where would he be? You know,
Where could he possibly be? I mean,
Abed just on his tippy toes. He's going to be moving around.
If it
looking-
was your pub
Whoa,
game-
there it goes.
jungling with the arrows.
But here, you don't know. And CCNC isn't even going to spend the point. He's still saving at level almost 5 with only 3 points spent. Yeah, well, Arteezy and Chance, a complete opposite bottom. So top lane, they're both like free farming. Centaur and CK still the top. Bottom lane, they're the two lowest cores together.
5-minute bounty's about to come up. A lot of attention towards the top. Ramses and Crit. Fend him off. Disruption to stop the one. They'll grab the other.
Dire's top tower is under
MSS
attack.
will secure both of them on the bottom.
Hits an arrow on Arteezy, wastes about 4 seconds there of his time. It adds up, Dakota.
It does add.
Mid lane again, Dakota.
Yep, trouble. I'm already there, Lacoste. Don't you worry. But
Mid lane.
Quinn will be fine. God,
You got it, sorry. I was just Dakota, you never know.
the second I leave mid lane is where the kill.
He dies immediately, mother. Okay, so I wonder when this Chen and Moran are gonna. I feel they should start moving together a little bit. Oh, Fly's actually the one who's rotating middle now.
Rotating on mid. Oh, yeah. Oh, from behind.
Oh,
To Quinn. And they get him again. That tornado certainly more than enough with the rotation power of Fly. 2 takedowns onto Quinn. Has got to hurt. And this is again with Abed getting that double
Dire's
kill at the
top
top of the
tower is under
game.
attack.
It's a rough.
That's a
time
full
there.
earn on him right now. Also has Ring of Bassi on top of that and mana regen from Arcane Aura, so he doesn't have to go heal.
yeah, feels good. Real. I love too how Fly on the Crystal Maiden. Oh, top lane.
Here we go.
Should be a kill on Ramses here. Nice stun though onto Sumail. They might not be able to get him if he gets a sick TP out.
One little disruption.
Ah, won't
You don't want to try the TP out because if you die, you need to run back to the lane. It's not worth it. Mid lane again, Dakota.
I'm over there. We got EMP.
Nice dodge.
And Quinn just coming back to the lane, but already a warm welcome by Abed.
He's level 6 now, so at the 8-minute rune, we might see him rotate to one of those either top or bottom lanes and try to help out. Because middle lane's pretty much over for him. He's going to have to catch up
If you look at the CS chart, they almost have same CS, but if you look at the net worth, like Invoker is just dumpstering him right now.
I actually wish he didn't go Flame Guard. It's just been taken off every time. Oh.
Nice backpedal by Ramses. Avoids the arrow and will be able to continue to chop down Chen.
Dude, the arrow AoE feels so much, like, it feels smaller than it used to be. I don't know why. Like, some of the arrows look like they hit, and they just do not. That one did. He's clean on that one. He's good.
That was
that's you.
Far left.
That's on you, Shaquille O'Neal.
MSS really trying to be mobile and keep EG guessing a bit so that they can get a unique approach.
They need to make a move, make something happen, and get this Ember Spirit back into the game.
Oh, they're making a move, though. On the other side, for Sumail here, a setup with the disruption into the stomp, and a rotation was also coming. Arrow again going to be dodged. Only managed to make connection onto the illusion, and they will clean out Sumail.
EG just staying one step ahead in the game number 1 with the warding, with the reading what the Quincy crew is doing, and they're doing it again.
Didn't even need the Spectre ult. She didn't have the mana anyways to participate. But
I am very surprised. I get the Mirana's net worth is the only reason, but Dire is technically up in net worth right now, even though they're down 7-2. Even with Quinn having a bad one, this CK still top net worth even after that death.
They want to make another move because Spectre just went to base. She would like to use the Haunt, grab a kill, TP back to bottom lane.
Oh yeah,
maybe they're all top. They could go.
They want to go on Sumail again.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be huge. They can get Sumail twice with having Arteezy participate.
It's about those little things, like Centaur would love to be level 6 there.
Yeah, that's just you don't even need him then. You just go in. They're going to lose their bottom tower for almost nothing. Arteezy's wasting so much time doing what, like you said, he should. But Sumail just played super far back, and now they're going to lose bottom tower for nothing.
They couldn't find any openings, that's why.
Yeah.
There was a huge creep wave on a tier 1 tower, and it would be too obvious if they make a move.
This might be a better Enchantress game, though. She is having a much better lane now.
Yeah, for sure. I was going to make the acknowledgement to your War. This is feeling like a little bit of a different game. A coast of a start, but curious about the mid-game impact that he'll be able to make on this Enchantress.
Assist going to try to farm up a little bit middle, but I'll bet he's just a bully wherever he goes right now. No one can really stand up to him.
Speedy rune of haste.
They might look to kill him. It's just so hard to ever kill a Mirana unless you have the Centaur there, I think.
Certainly. Nice little deal.
Oh, Shadowed even bottom at the tier 2, actually. Ramsey's TPing in as well.
Win very deep here. War on the other side.
Beating him down.
Surrounding both Crit and Ramses. No other reinforcements acknowledging it quite yet.
Looks like a slow and painful death, but he decides to TP out.
All right.
10-minute bounties about to come up. Both
and that
teams
means
trying to get over there.
Yeah, it opens it up for Quincy because they know Ramsey's TP'd bottom, so he for sure can't be up there.
And that's a good move from Quincy crew. TPing Enchantress with the Chen on the top lane. They want to pressure. They have Bassi as well. CK has the ulti.
4 bounty runes too. Quincy crew, that's nice. They're 2k up now, even being down 7-2. And there you go, Bracer coming out on Enchantress, my friend.
Unkillable.
Untouchable,
Immortal
unkillable.
Bracer.
My God.
Aegis of the
Unnerfable.
You can't do anything. You are close to level 8 as well. Middle tower is getting pushed in. Arrow actually hits Crystal Main. I like it. She tanked it on purpose. Saves the siege unit.
Mr. President.
Oh, I got you.
EMP, Sumail shows up and not able to get the pull.
I'm surprised he didn't go soaring this game. Okay. I've actually seen him go soaring a bunch.
Pulls for Ramses. Just a cute little knock.
Dude, he can't get the siege unit. He's trying so hard to arrow it.
Fly is just not letting it go down so easily, knowing it's a prime acquisition to have in the siege. Quinn sliding pretty far forward.
Whoa!
Is going to be able to rem it back out. Moonlight Shadow also committed here from the side of Quincy.
And this is
Sentry.
Oh. You're good, sorry. I was going to say, this is the problem, right? Dire rotated 5 heroes here. Radiant only rotated 4 because Spectre can just go farm off where she wants and still be at the fight, which is really nice.
But on the top, Enchantress took the tower, so it's worth it for Dire, even though it was 2k network lead. They took the tower and now it's back to 1.
Pretty damn even. MSS and Sumail, the only two really paired up here. They're looking, maybe they can find Arteezy, but he's like, nah, I'm TPing bottom. See ya.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ramsey's SVG eyeballing each other. One EG rotation coming on in, and Arteezy also here. This is
oh my God, he got stunned. Wow.
Slide in for the stun. It's not going to lead to anything too catastrophic, but quite humorous.
Dude, that was like, Abed actually just sat on the high ground waiting for them to pick up the regen. He instantly cold snapped it off. Come on, Abed. Don't do him like that.
The false hope. Tornado EMP.
Come on, Abed. Don't do him like that.
Don't do him like that. He just dodges it, though. Man, Armlet on CK. This hero is the strongest hero on the map now. If you didn't know, his ultimates get it as well. Those Phantasm Illusions feel real strong with Armlet.
Yeah, they can just delete heroes.
Oh, my God. If Sumail has a Dust there, he solo kills him.
Yeah.
And does anyone have Dust? It looks like Mirana does, who's up there with him now. That's about it, though.
Was just behind. If he got that stun, then, you know, MSS could have leapt in and maybe got the finish. A quick reaction.
Whoa, Arteezy versus CCNC bottom. Something's happening here. Well, he's going back.
Okay,
Yo!
Quinn going in on the tower.
Maxed out dispersion, though.
Yeah, he also had 6 Vaughn charges.
He was baiting him, man. Yeah, he's like, try me, CCNC. And he doesn't. So, man, it's weird because there's a lot of action happening. There's just not a lot of kills. A bunch of towers have gone down. You even have a smoke here. Yeah, Dyer wants to make something happen top, it looks like, with Chen even summoning someone in now.
Luigi couldn't find the opening on top to kill the CK with the Centaur ulti and Spectre ulti, and I think that set them back a lot.
Boom! Stun from downtown. Nice tornado there, but
not enough.
Not enough.
Strike.
That's nice, and that's the ward they had. They just placed that ward, so that might get dewarded. It's weird to place a ward after you gank somewhere when you didn't have one, because the enemy's probably like, they have a ward there.
Yeah. Okay.
Another gank. Crit's good.
Crit's good.
Radiant structures are
But
fortified.
the Quinn crew will take this advantage opportunity to move through the mid lane and secure some more money into the pocket by taking this tier 1. EG content. Farming elsewhere, lots of farm happening all over the place, with Abed being top and Arteezy, of course, being bottom.
Has fallen.
Yeah, just tier 1 after tier 1. You are. He got a 4-step first this game. He's like, I'm not dealing with this Invoker anymore.
And you're going against like the Crystal Maiden again, too, and the Slow of the Purge and all this stuff. Just get the 4-step. Top.
And Abed's gone.
He just slides on out.
Go on, Lacoste, sorry.
EG doesn't have any aggressive vision, which means they just want to farm up, try to get back into this game, even though it's a pretty even game.
Okay, they are stalking Quinn a bit, but he just simply ran
That's
it down.
really hard to kill to get.
And that's what we talked about, right? Like, Storm's dead there. Ember is not dead, so he can continue to be a big hindrance and annoyance.
All about that 15-minute bounty, which Quinn does manage to slide in and grab. So Quincy will take the majority of the bounties in this round. Still, you know, Quinn winning the economy game.
Quite, yeah. They're gaining a little bit, like every minute, just slowly outvaluing them.
It's a numbers game, and Quinn know what they're doing. Until EG have a call to action and can kind of really flex maybe their drafting power, the ball is in Quinn's court.
Arteezy just eats so many impetuses middle.
Impedi.
So tier 1, they finally want to get this tier 1 tower. Looks like Ramses and Siege Creep will be able to do it.
And that's a Blink Dagger. Now it's time to make a move. Get a kill. Make some space so Spectre can farm. She's really playing from behind this game.
Are they converging for Yawar? I think they are. A bot coming in from the north with the Tornado EMP, and Arteezy stepping in with the ulti. The ult from Centaur secures it.
Spirit Vessel is just so good against this. That's from, you need the 4-step to get away. You need a Ewel's or a Lotus Orb to take it off. Like, Yawar does need that one more item before he really becomes strong.
The Quincy crew trying to make an approach here. They have the Moonlight Shadow out.
Oh, but Sentry and Observer Ward scouts them.
Yeah, they're everywhere. So EG looking to vacate or maybe Can they make a reapproach themselves?
And this is what Lacoste timeout. Arteezy only feels safe farming here, and that's the only place they have vision, but they're just wasting Quincy Crew's time because of all that vision they have.
If he doesn't die, and they don't like get a kill, it's still worth it for EG.
Yeah.
Now, they're showing on the map they have a ward in their jungle, which means that Arteezy can farm top.
He's just trying. CCN's he's like, I gotta make some. We gotta kill the Spectre, harass him out somehow. They want middle again. He's just playing so aggressive by himself. You can't versus Spirit Vessel, honestly. Oh, they know Ramsey's there, and he just blink dodges them. See ya. Will be a tier 2 bottom, though, for pretty much free, it looks like.
Heart and Q for Sumail next on the CK.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Heart second item, okay.
He's really getting the gains.
I see him normally, he either goes blink second or S and Y, but he just wants that heart.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Blink might be hard. Radiant Spectre is going to be coming.
Oh, Fly. Fly's like, please, Quinn, don't chase me down. They'll just get out. And I love it. Crit.
Look where Crit is
Yeah, he's
right
just
now.
that's what I was going to say. I was like, he's just farming the Dire jungle as support. He's like, this is great. I know where all of them are. I'm just chilling. Arteezy's free farming. This is honestly...
He's also stacking the
God, he really is.
the jungle camps.
What a beast.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll get an observer deny middle there, but I don't know. Arteezy is just farming. He is about 700 away from that relic, and that's all they really need. Like, they may be losing technically, but it feels like in the long run, this is really good for EG.
Oh, blinking away. Ramsey.
Rams is just toying with them.
Dude, he is so annoying right now. They're like, dude, we can't kill him. We can't push this lane. What are we doing?
Yeah, poor CK, that rift.
Arrow?
It's just
Oh,
Dire's
he
middle
got him.
tower is under
Where?
attack.
Bottom lane, you
Oh
can
my-
see the reaction. CK just TP'd out.
Dire's middle
Nice.
tower
Dom
has
gets him.
fallen.
Sumail won't be able to find him, though. And man,
Do you think he's
CC
gonna go in on this wave? Nah, it would be way too much.
I bet he thought about it. He's like, do I go for it? Nah, I don't want it. This is my new team, you know. I'm going to be cool. Keep myself on good terms.
Dire's top tower is under
And now
attack.
the game, this is pretty much, it seems to be EG Quincy Crew. They both know how to play the map, so the game slows down. It definitely still favors EG, though, the Spectre.
SVG mech only and a smoke. On that Chen, him and MSS currently doing a patrol as they migrate all the way up to the northern part of the map just across the river. We see Abed rolling around with company here. EG still content on playing their own farm game. We continue to see the Quincy Crew winning in net worth, but, you know.
They don't have any openings. Like, they can group up with Chen's and Ange creep, try to take a tower by force, but it's really hard. Invoker uses Tornado, EMP, there's a save with Shadow Demon, Centaur ulti if they get caught, and Spectre's just farming right now. Relic is up, needs 1,000+ gold to finish the Radiance.
Once that's up, though, be ready. I'm sure EG's going to smoke now.
Well, they find the opening.
They vanish.
Oh, okay, creeps to the high ground here.
Perma-stun him.
And Ramses is like, I can take on these creeps.
He did his job. He got the rune. Arteezy's like, great job, buddy. You're safe for another month.
Get the rune and tank the gank.
Abed going for that. Ags next. He's done such a good job both these games. He really hasn't. Did he die the first game? He did once or twice, right? On the Invoker. But this game, he is just running around the map, pushing in waves that other people can't. And they don't have the best catch because Mirana's the only one with Dust, but it's a ranged hero. Like, usually you want it on, like, one of your ganking melee heroes.
Sumail.
What up, Crit?
Sees Crit. The stun allows MSS to secure. But it's just a little, Crit support.
And Arteezy just TPs to the top lane.
Bye.
They're drawing on the minimap what they want to do. Even if they take a tier 2 towers, it's not that big of a deal.
This may be a bit of obvious draw out for EG. We'll see
Radiant's
if
middle tower
Quinn
is under
himself
attack.
can do anything to disrupt the flow of Arteezy, trying to push his top lane out. He heads in and says, no, I'm not going to let you just do this. You can't just simply farm on the side lane. But it's a Spectre.
Yeah,
and,
they're just right-clicking each other. Middle lane, tier 2 tower is slowly getting brought down. Siege creep plus you are. Blink dodges.
You are queued up the second Force Staff.
Good.
You
Screw it, get away.
You got 2 arms.
You're good. Dude, that'd be sick if, like, when you bought a Force Staff, your character model, they cut off your arm and put the Force Staff on it.
Yeah.
You get on it, Ice Frog.
Evil Dead with a Force Staff.
The $1 Million Man. We must rebuild it.
All right, Radiance is up in 15 gold.
This is it. Almost level 15 as well. Yeah, I think they're going to make some happen. I think Arteezy is definitely going to go. They'll have to know, right? He's going to kill this creep. He's either going to Shrine or go back to base, and then they want to fight with this. But Sumail does have his heart. He is very farmed.
Almost 4,000 HP on that CK.
Christ.
That boy is thick.
He is, but
with a couple of C's.
I will say Lacoste had it the best. If this Shadow Demon is alive with that Soul Catcher, the Illusion just die. It's 70% of their life. They just boom. So you got to watch out for that Shadow Demon.
Just illusion damage. Like, why? Just Soul Catchers, you know?
Oh.
They
Because
I mean, classically
sense,
good
right?
against illusions.
Well, it
they
makes
have no
sense.
soul.
Yeah, exactly. Illusions don't have souls, right? It's you, your physical form, but not your metaphysical form.
Imagine if Dota worked like that.
Jump in from Ramsey as they spot out Quinn and Viz in the mid lane. Almost able to finish him off, but he's able to run it back away. And it's Sumail charging forward, gets the quick snipe of Fly, and they're not done yet. Ramses calls out the Stampede, looking to head back indoors. They narrowly sidestep that arrow, and now the focus from the Quinn crew is going to be onto the Tier 2. Well, as I say that, they backpedal a bit, waiting for the wave. Yep. And now they find an opportunity to get the pullback onto Ramses.
Oh, Fly. He double-clicked, used the disruption on himself.
Oh,
man.
Crit, sorry.
That hurt. That's going to be a Tier 3. Dude, Sumail does a lot of damage to buildings, I'm pretty sure. And they have a Chen. They're all healing up. This should be a tower. Use the glyph, though. That split shot. I don't know. Do you think split shot's too good, or do you like it? Like the towers can AoE creeps. Seems really, I don't know, it just seems really
cool
strong.
Feature,
it is,
but I don't think it's OP.
Okay. Do you think it's strong?
Not necessarily.
Well, you're wrong, dumbass. It's real strong.
Okay, pull back. Trying to get Abed. Follow-up stun's
He's
there.
gone. Dude, they're owning
50. No buyback on your Invoker. Arteezy makes his move in, and he's
dead.
got no more mana. He's just going to get locked down as well. Disruption comes out. And then Yawar's there and helps and assists in javeling it down. It's actually going to be Quinn who snipes down the last hit, securing a double for himself.
They are smashing right now. And the fact, look at all their HP. With the heart, how much? He has 405 health per second with Chen plus heart. He actually just can leave a fight for 2 seconds and be full as long as the Chen's there. That's such a good combo.
The Quinn train in the mid lane.
Choo-choo!
Pulling on in. That's the caboose.
Chen! And they're just going to go over there's nothing they can do. This Spectre doesn't have ulti. The Centaur's ult is kind of useless now. They're stuck in their own base. This is all Quinn's crew.
I have a feeling that this game should not end it like this.
It's just maybe this is why they like the CK, right? Like, he owns in team fights, he pushes buildings, and he's kind of unkillable.
It's like he peaked like just before the Spectre was able to get to that point.
Oh, he had his ultimate, but the full tornado hit him. He got it now, yeah. Let's kill these buildings.
Illusions are up. Can they deal with them fast? Do they have the
that
Soul
Crimson
Catcher?
Guard.
Still 9 seconds before it's even up.
They do. Crimson Guard used, so the building's not taking too much. I love it. He switches his illusions to the range racks. Thank you, Sumail. No
unhealable damage.
Yep.
Unhealable damage.
You'd be surprised how many people don't. I'm like, why are you? It's not that hard to micro. You scroll, click, and click the range rack. Thanks, Sumail. 11k lead. They're gonna get pretty much. They did get all the bounty runes again, and I believe we're just gonna see a big fight at Roche. If EG loses that one, that could be the end of the game. But I'm pretty sure that's where Quincy crew wants to go next. Maybe get Sumail's S and Y would be really good for the status resist and damage.
Blink across.
Hello.
Stuns out onto MSS. They have enough lockdown before he can leap away. Don't matter. The rest of the Quincy crew are here. They're getting out all the heals they can. They will finish MSS. He buys back immediately. Huge ults from Fly. Abed pushing forward.
Save.
Looking to go for the finish. Can't quite get it done. Sumail still holding on. Arteezy trying his best to do it right in the front line. And finally, they will bring him down. But how much could it cost him? They lose Arteezy on this one.
Still fighting.
Fly could be next. They do manage to clean out SVG. Ramsey's going to be dropped. Yawar and Quinn.
God. Give him the range!
A double kill for him.
I was waiting for that one.
Dude, that looked like such a good fight from EG, but it was a 11k down fight. Like, you're taking this really good fight, but you're still down so many items, and they committed everything for Mirana, which they had to. She had a regen rune in the bottle, so it was a good call. But
and also Enchantress was untouched in that fight. She used like 700 impeti.
My God, the impeti.
Look out for her, the impeti.
And man, I love that. This Ember, it just feels so much better than Storm. Like, he gets out of everything. It doesn't matter if you're stunned. Only the only true lockdown is like the Crystal Maiden Frostblade, and she doesn't want to be anywhere near the Ember Spirit.
All right, Quincy Crew breathing new life in game number 2 after game 1. It felt really good for EG, and even at the start of this game, even though, you know, Quincy always had the net worth advantage, the kills and the, you know, the early game execution from EG just kind of looked a little bit crisper. But look at this, Quincy Crew persevering, using that Sumail power peak to just take it to EG, and kind of felt like it just really caught him off guard with how fast Quincy Crew were just ready to fight.
Yeah, there's just 5 people in your base. You're like, what the hell? We can't do anything to Sumail.
Like, hold on, guys. We were getting ready to do that to you in like 2 minutes.
I would say Crit has been playing a pretty good game. He got a real nice save on Ramsey. I mean, they still got team wipe, but he saved Ramsey's. It got him a couple extra kills. His Soul Catcher is pretty much the only way to deal with Sumail. Feels bad when you're a 4 position and the game's on you.
This could be good for Quincy, or it could just turn into Crit tanking this gank.
They know they're there. Yeah, they had a ward already up there.
So,
oh, but you are. He's just dead. Bye, Crit.
Crit. The little scout.
The Shrine. Yep. Shrine into Roche, right? That feels like the play.
Crit does not have a buyback, but they don't know. But just trying to cut the creep wave.
Same with Ramsey's top, just pushing it in. That's all they can do right now. Usually when you're down, that's the best thing to do. Cut creep wave so they can't push. Pretty simple concept, which is a pretty big concept. Ramses did get Spear Vesseled, so he couldn't blink, but they couldn't find him. All right, let's get this free Roche.
Yep, first Roche. Extra life incoming for, I imagine, Sumail, or is this an Ember Aegis?
I think Ember is fine with the BKB. Sumail just wants to have mana, because if he gets EMP'd, like, he can't do that much.
Oh, he switched from an S and Y to the Manta. Okay.
More mana, more stats, ability to get rid of the Cold Snap, which kind of killed him the last
not
fight.
finishing
and Spear
Roche
Vessel. You're right. Spear Vessel versus Art. You're right. It's way better.
Yeah, Ramses really gave them the heebie-jeebies for a moment. They pulled all the way out of Roche and held off.
Spectre's ultimate, just all that mischance if he ults in. They got it. You got to fight. Where's Abed's not there?
No, they held him off for like an extra 15 seconds from finishing it, but yeah, they weren't around. I don't think they were intending to do that. Just happened to be that way. Well, they got that Aegis bottom lane.
Blinks up. He's gonna play it. To deny? No, he doesn't get it, and he doesn't even get the reality.
It's one of
rift
the worst spells in Dota. The cast animation of reality rift. If you ever chase someone and he goes into fog,
he's like, "Hold on a second. I'm gonna rift you once I say the full magic spell."
Psych. Damn it.
Damn, they're gone.
They're too good.
Abed watching Yawar just grab the bounty right before him.
11k lead with the Aegis. I'm curious if they just go and train down top if you're done. Pardon me if you're down. Or you just go in middle and you still need the tier 2 top, I guess. I think someone should be on that duty. Maybe the Mirana. Just send the Mirana up top. And looks like she is going to run up there. You need to push that wave in, though.
They should also get a gem. Get all the D wards and have something against the Invoker who's trying to play this kind of a game where he just creep skips all the time.
I think they spotted Abed. They're pinging all around that area, but
he's a quick little man.
Yeah, you're not going to be catching
maxed out Wax.
Oh, they Moonlight Shadow up that direction. But Abed has already TP'd out.
And see you later.
Yeah, he's gone.
And that's the thing. I mean, EG, the Spectre does have a Manta now. Like, one more item, I think you get that heart. And it is scary. Sumail still will be stronger until Spectre gets, like, 2 more items. But you have a Spectre. And if you can turtle out to the late game, you never know. You have good creep clearing the Invoker, Crystal Maiden, and Shadow Demon, so you can high ground defense.
They also gave
a couple items.
Book the Spectre. They want her to get to level 20. The extra 500 HP will help.
Radiant's bottom
All right,
barracks
Sumail's
are under attack.
coming through the side door in
He's
the
just beating
base.
it down. Yeah, he's like, hello.
It's like, I'm knocking. Anybody want to come out? The jump in from Ramses, but the Manta dodge! This guy is a player.
His arrows flying out. It will hit onto the Centaur.
Good connection, but he's a big boy. Sumail
No
getting
mana.
locked up.
That magic one.
They get the Greaves out, helps him out a bit. Rift's back in, looking to put the
Help
focus.
him out.
Disruption's there.
Arteezy might just be dead.
Centaur, Stampede, but he can't make it all the way out and away. That's going to be 70 seconds, no buyback for your Spectre.
All right, and now Gray pings top. You got to get the wave pushed in earlier, Gray. Because they can't end the game because that tier 2 stands. They will get that other melee racks. Abed actually denies it, even though it says it gives them gold. I hope it actually doesn't.
And
does
they're
it?
focusing tier 4s now.
No, it gives gold.
To your team?
Yeah, you deny and you get gold from denying
Well,
your
it
own
says-
Raxes.
It says you do. Technically, I'm just saying, Ice Frog. There's CK. CK does not care. He's just going to kill Ramses. See ya.
Yep.
Well,
I mean,
maybe
it's
not.
less than 30 seconds for Arteezy. EG are trying to hold off. These tier 4s are not dying the fastest. EG definitely have another fight in this base coming up. And Quincy crew are not withdrawing. They're trying to at least score a couple of scrappy kills. The one tier 4,
God.
they'll get Fly. Fly does have a buyback. 5 seconds. Arteezy's here. It might be a tier 4 and out.
It will be. Get some extra gold before you leave.
Are EG going to try and pounce on this?
Whoa,
oh,
the
Sumail
turnaround!
wants to turn around and take it right to him. Looking to go right onto Abed. They get it. Immediate buyback for him. Fly unleashing a full freezing fury onto the Quincy crew, who tried to step off a bit. And
have the Aegis.
Sumail, can they finally burn it? Yes.
They're going to fight. I'm pretty sure Quincy crew is still far ahead in this fight. Nice
The
tornado.
second life. And Quinn, he's fully resourced and
There's
ready.
the arrow.
Oh, it's coming in 8
back.
seconds. Nice. That Deafening Blast just saved like 3 of their heroes. And, well, guess what? Top's actually finally pushed in. They could just head up that way if they wanted. You don't want to leave anyone behind, though. If you're Quincy crew, you have to leave together right now.
EG kind of tickling their backside a bit.
Yep. Nice. Stun in the back by Ramses. He jumps in. Will he find anyone? Can't even kill SVGs. Trying to right-click him down, but Yawar doesn't care. Sumail is just beating some people
Kill
down.
that Chen.
They can't
They
get
get
the Chen. The gorilla makes it away. They finally dagger him down, but have they overextended themselves into an awkward spot?
They need to clean them out now.
Yawar, he has no mana is the only problem, so he doesn't do anything.
Pulls him back, smacking down the Centaur. MSS trying to
arrow.
make that
Glamour
chase.
cape.
Nice save. Well, that wasn't that bad for Quincy. I thought they were going to get, like, just picked off, but they only really lost Chad.
Oh, Ramses, come on. He had the blink dagger ready. Just
Dude, he's been
Just
doing
way
that
too
a lot.
much
He's
fun.
been clowning on
That's
him
not
all
a
game.
CK, though.
They can actually do abilities on you. Oh, they're rotating top. They might find
Abed?
Abed. Do they have detection?
Oh,
No.
they do not. And he's laughing.
Yeah, they have nothing. They can't even just.
He might
cast
go
in
for
on
the. He's getting the
ground.
35-minute rune. Gotcha. See ya.
Never refuse.
Yeah, look, you never know. You know, anything helps at this point.
Wow, 17K net worth advantage now, roughly.
16K.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Technically, I was wrong there, but
Scanning.
I forgive you.
Quincy crew up and ahead right now, feeling pretty good. Obviously, severe damage to the mid lane of EG and a tier 4 to boot.
And almost a full butterfly on the CK. They're going to finally push in his top lane. They've done all the damage they can to the other lanes.
Yeah, only the one more lane to go. Quincy trying to push this to a game number 3. We are now in the playoffs. These are best of 3s.
Dude, I love it. EG's playing super aggressive top, but Quincy crew knows because bottom lane is pushed into their base. And they're like, wait, why is Arteezy just sitting here top and no one's farming bottom? They have to know that all 5 are up here. So they just back out.
Now they have the Lotus Orb to remove the Spirit Vessel, even though he doesn't even have charges at the moment because they were not killing anything. And freshly bought Radiance on Ember Spirit
And he
plus
has
the
the-
smoke. It's time to try to finish this game.
And an Arcane Rune. Oh, boy. CC&C is going to have a good old time here. Has the Spell Amp talent as well. He's going to do some damage.
Quincy Crew feeling themselves.
He didn't turn off his radiance. Come on, CC&C. They pinged it out because it was on the Forge Spirit.
Nice.
A little bit of a mistake
Good
there,
eyes by
but
EG.
yeah.
And they just backpedal all the way to be.
They're just going
to
end
meet
in
them
middle.
inside the base. Yeah. At this point, Quincy have accepted the fact that EG will know they're coming, but they feel confident with their bulky net worth advantage and item that they can get the job done. Arteezy in the midst of the fray. Crit already dishing out the save. Yawar standing on the side, dishing out the assault rifle shots onto Artur, who will finally fall. He does have that buyback. Ramsey's already going to be dropped on this one. Abed frantically be able to make it away. He will not have a buyback, but he does make it out. Quinn now getting focused. Hit it from behind.
They have no damage.
And there goes the heal. Double buybacks now for EG. Could be the final hurrah.
Now in the last tier 4.
Pull back from Sumail onto Arteezy. Former teammates clash toe-to-toe. Disruptions there.
Give him the glimmer
EMP
cape.
combo.
And that's
Turning
the
back.
game.
And that may have been it right there. I think Quincy have just secured game number 2.
Wow.
We're going to game 3 for this hype one.
Hell yeah! I think I just blew out the mic, but that's okay. Dude, okay. Now, Dakota, you were one of the ones asking when I said, Quincy Crew likes picking the CK. How'd you feel about it?
That was hype. That was a good CK. It really felt like he was able to kind of keep up with the Spectre.
Yeah.
But like I said, it felt like EG, they were winning. They were kind of getting to that point, but I didn't know when the CK reaches that pinnacle moment where he's like, it's time to fight. He had got the heart, and then
apparently
he doesn't have
yeah.
any abilities that clears the creep wave fast, and he's sitting
Still
on
the king.
top of net worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of unbelievable. Also, no Midas on him, and they were lacking damage a little bit on side of EG. Most of their spells were used defensively, the disruption. They need to take care of the Spectre because she can't survive, and there's a ton of heal. On the other side, you have Chen, you have Guardian Greaves, and Spirit Vessel as well, so they can just go in, try to take a fight, regroup, go in again.
Yeah, I will say whoever doesn't have first pick should probably ban the Chen. You just see how good it is, even in like laning phase, right? Like Sumail is tanking a lot of damage, but he eats a tango. You have the Chen aura nearby. You're healing like 30 seconds, and in the late game, you're just full healing anyone with that Chen.
Yeah, in the laning stage, he had 7.
Yeah.
Per second without eating a tango because of the headdress and the natural region.
Yeah, it's really good, and I love it too. I love how they switched from Storm Spirit to Ember Spirit. It actually worked. We saw him get Cold Snap and Spirit Vesseled multiple times, but guess what? No cast time, and Ember's just gone every time. A lot better draft from Quincy Crew and play.
Oh, yeah. It's been a good one. Now I really don't know who has the advantage going into game number 3.
Is this our first game? Oh, we've only had best of 2s out. Yes, it is our first best of turn 2. We gotcha.
We're going to game 3.
All right, stay tuned. When we come back, game 3 of EG versus Quincy Crew.